Have you ever wondered what phosphate is and what it's used for? Well, let's delve right into it. Phosphate, in the simplest sense, is a chemical compound that is found naturally in the environment. Picture this, a molecule made up of one phosphorus atom surrounded by four oxygen atoms. That's what phosphate is. But it's not just a random compound lurking around in nature. No, phosphate is an essential component for life as we know it. It's like a backstage crew member in a grand show, often overlooked but absolutely vital. You see, phosphate is a key player in the structure of DNA, the blueprint of life, and in ATP, the energy currency of cells. Moreover, it's a crucial component of our bones and teeth. Yes, that's right, the strength of your smile owes a lot to phosphate. So phosphate is a compound that not only exists in our environment but also plays a crucial role in life itself. Now that we know what phosphate is, let's delve into why it's so important in nature. Phosphate, as we've learned, is a chemical compound made up of one phosphorus atom and four oxygen atoms, forming a tetrahedron. This little tetrahedron, believe it or not, plays a crucial role in the circle of life. Let's start with the plant kingdom. You see, plants are the primary producers in our food chain, converting sunlight into energy through a process known as photosynthesis. Here's where phosphate steps onto the stage. Phosphate is a key player in this process, facilitating the transfer of energy produced by sunlight into a form that plants can use to grow and thrive. Without phosphate, this energy transfer would be significantly hindered, and our green friends might not be able to perform their primary role in the food chain. But plants don't have a monopoly on phosphate. The animal kingdom, including us humans, also rely heavily on this compound. Phosphate is a vital ingredient in the formation of bones and teeth. It helps harden the enamel that protects our teeth, and it provides the necessary rigidity to our skeletal system. Without phosphate, we'd be a lot less sturdy, and our smiles wouldn't be quite as bright, but that's not all. Phosphate is also a component of our DNA, the blueprint of life. It forms the backbone of the DNA helix, holding our genetic information together. So in a way, phosphate is part of what makes us who we are. And let's not forget its role in energy transfer within our bodies. Phosphate is a component of adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, the primary molecule our cells use to store and transfer energy. Without phosphate, our cells wouldn't be able to perform their crucial functions, and our bodies wouldn't be able to sustain life as we know it. As we can see, phosphate is a vital component for both plant and animal life. Phosphate doesn't just matter in the wild, it's also a key player in agriculture. Now you might be wondering, how does phosphate fit into our food supply? Well, let's dive in and find out. To start off, phosphate is one of the three essential nutrients that plants need to grow, alongside nitrogen and potassium. It's crucial for energy transfer, photosynthesis, and nutrient transportation within the plant. Without it, plants simply won't grow to their full potential. Now let's think about the world's population. It's increasing rapidly and we need to feed all those people. To do this, we need to maximize crop yield. And that's where phosphate-based fertilizers come into play. These fertilizers are added to the soil to ensure that crops have a sufficient supply of phosphate. You see, not all soils are created equal. Some soils naturally have more phosphate than others. However, even in soils that are rich in phosphate, not all of it is available for plants to use. A lot of it is locked away in forms that plants can't access. That's why farmers add phosphate fertilizers to their fields, to make sure that there's enough available phosphate for their crops. But it's not just any phosphate that can do the job. The phosphate used in agriculture is usually in the form of rock phosphate, which is mined from the earth and then processed into a form that plants can use. This form is often called available phosphate. Phosphate fertilizers are used worldwide, from small-scale family farms to vast commercial agricultural operations. They're a key part of modern farming practices, helping to boost crop yields and feed the world's growing population. So whether it's a farmer cultivating acres of corn or a homeowner tending to their backyard tomato plants, phosphate is an essential ingredient in their gardening toolkit. It's a vital link in the chain from the soil to our dinner plates. From the smallest backyard garden to the largest farm, phosphate is helping plants grow and thrive. Beyond nature and agriculture, phosphate has other uses too. Let's dive into some of these other applications. In the food industry, for instance, phosphate is often used as a preservative. This is because it can effectively inhibit bacterial growth, thereby extending the shelf life of various food products. So next time you're enjoying a long-lasting snack, remember you might have phosphate to thank for its freshness. But the uses of phosphate don't stop there. It's also a key ingredient in many cleaning products. Phosphate has the ability to break down grease and remove stains, making it an essential component of many detergents and household cleaners. So when you're scrubbing away at a stubborn stain, phosphate could be the secret weapon in your cleaning arsenal. From our pantries to our laundry rooms, phosphate is an unsung hero. Whether it's keeping our food fresh or helping to clean our homes, phosphate is a versatile compound with a wide range of uses. So we've learned quite a bit about phosphate today. This seemingly simple compound with its unique structure and properties plays a crucial role in various aspects of our lives and the world around us. We dove into how nature relies on phosphate, being a fundamental element in all living organisms, contributing to energy transfer and DNA structure. We also explored its significance in agriculture, acting as a vital nutrient for plant growth and yield, and how its deficiency can lead to reduced crop production. Beyond that, we took a peek into other industries like food and beverages, where phosphate serves as a versatile ingredient, improving taste, texture, and even shelf life. In essence, phosphate is a remarkable compound, threading its way through nature to our dinner plates and even to the very cells that make us who we are. Who knew that this one compound, phosphate, could have such a wide-ranging impact on our world? Now the next time you hear about phosphate, you'll know just how important it is.